If you've ever tried to build anything real-time on top of Zoom, you've probably run into the same wall. Zoom's REST APIs for meeting data are post-meeting. You can always use a third-party tool like Recall.ai to get meeting data in real time using a meeting bot or a desktop recording SDK. But if you want a native Zoom solution, you're out of luck. Prior to RTMS, you could schedule meetings, pull recordings, get transcripts eventually, but you couldn't actually see or hear what was happening while the meeting was in progress. That's what Zoom RTMS was designed to solve. In this video, I'll walk through what Zoom RTMS is, what data you can get from it, how it actually works under the hood, where it fits compared to bots and the REST API, and then briefly show you how you can access RTMS through Recall.ai. Zoom RTMS, or Real-Time Media Streams, is a WebSocket-based API that gives you live access to in-meeting data. That includes raw audio and video, live transcripts as they happen. This is fundamentally different from Zoom's REST APIs, which are asynchronous and mostly give you your data after the meeting ends. With RTMS, you're effectively tapping into Zoom's media pipelines in real time. From RTMS, you can stream raw audio frames optionally separated by speaker, video snapshots or full H.264 video streams, live transcripts with speaker attribution, or metadata like join and leave events, speaker change events, screen share events, and more. RTMS is still evolving, so over time the data access may change as well. Everything is delivered over WebSockets, and you can choose which streams you want during the handshake. This makes RTMS a great fit for things like live transcription or real-time dashboards that update using meeting data during the conversation, not after. RTMS works in two phases. First, there's a signaling WebSocket. After RTMS is enabled at the Zoom account level, you can subscribe to the meeting.rtms started webhook. When that fires, your backend opens a signaling connection to Zoom. This negotiates authentication and which media streams you want. If that succeeds, Zoom gives you a second WebSocket endpoint, the media stream. That media WebSocket is where you actually receive the audio, video transcripts, and events in real time. One important thing to understand is that RTMS is receive only. You can't send media back into the meeting. You're just consuming what is already happening live. RTMS has some sharp edges. First, it must be explicitly enabled by a Zoom admin at the account, group, or user level. Second, it only works reliably when the host has RTMS permissions. If the host leaves and a new host doesn't have access, your stream is cut. Third, access is all or nothing. Hosts can't approve just audio or just transcripts. It's either fully allowed or fully paused. And finally, RTMS does not support breakout rooms at this time. So where does RTMS fit compared to the other options? Zoom's REST APIs are great for scheduling meetings and getting data after the meeting ends, but they cannot really help you with getting data in real time. If you want live data, you can either use a meeting bot that joins the meeting as a participant, or use a desktop recording SDK to capture the meeting locally to your users' machines. Meeting bots work across accounts and platforms, but they're very complex to build and maintain. They're also visible in meetings. Desktop recordings can also be tricky to build, and optimizing desktop recordings to protect battery life can be very challenging. RTMS removes the need for bots or desktop recordings in Zoom-only scenarios, but it does come with stricter requirements around host permissions and account configuration. That is the trade-off. This is where Recall.ai comes in. Recall.ai gives you a single API that works across Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and more. Under the hood, it can use RTMS when it's available. That means you don't have to build RTMS handling or bot infrastructure yourself. RTMS might be the right fit if your meetings are on Zoom, you need a barely there capture method that handles consent, you need live audio, video, or transcripts. If you need cross-video conferencing platform support, you'll want meeting bots or a desktop SDK. Zoom RTMS is a big step forward for real-time integrations on Zoom. It unlocks use cases that were previously only possible with bots or desktop capture. It's powerful, but it's also opinionated. If you want to experiment with RTMS without building everything from scratch, or you just need something that works beyond Zoom, check out Recall.ai, the best solution when you need meeting data from Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or Google Meet. Recall.ai supports meeting bots, desktop recording, and now RTMS, so that you can get the data using whatever form factor fits your use case. If you need help building with meeting data, we're always happy to help.